Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the practice session for today. My name is Trigger2020, and also known as Clint. And first of all, I've got some news. One of our old-time friends, Q-Tip, has decided to rejoin us again for the league as a reserve driver at this moment in time. We are very happy to see him back. He did decide to retire from league racing after he won a championship in another league, I believe. But so glad to have him back. Absolutely over the moon with it. So welcome back, Q-Tip. Also, we do have a few drivers that can't make today, which is fine, not a problem. So yeah, and I would like to give a special shout out to my lovely girlfriend, Michelle, who I love very much, and I hope she will be watching. So yeah, we'll get on and get these invites sent out. So we see the first few drivers coming in now. Yeah, so today is just a practice session. There is no qualifying and no race. So it's going to be a 90-minute practice. So the strategy for today. So the drivers will go out and do some laps and so on and so forth. Obviously, they're call it a pre-season testing, so to speak. So yeah, they'll go out and do laps and see who the quickest driver is, and race pace and qualifying pace, so on and so forth. And then I will call 2 drivers in from each team. So obviously Banksy and Leo would be first of the Williams team, but obviously Leo can't make it today, so it's just going to be Banksy on his own. And obviously some other drivers from different teams won't be able to attend either, but hopefully we'll be able to speak to them at some point when obviously the season starts. Other than that, I shall wait until these drivers do decide to come, and we will get this underway. So I shall speak to you all soon. Hello, viewers. So at the moment we do have Shadow Broadcast and Rob J. Lewis here. At the moment. Hoping everyone else turns up. Yes, Desi lad. How can I help you? Oh, Deck. Nice to see you, pal. Welcome, mate. Welcome. Try and keep it PG, though, please, mate. Obviously, we do have children watching this as well. Hello, Jamie. Deck, I told you when I last saw you. It's just your brain's too small to even remember. Here, Big Daddy Sitch, don't start. So as I said, guys, the system for today is 90-minute practice, no race, no qualifying. Basically, the drivers will go out on track, do a few laps, and then obviously I will call the first two drivers into the commentary to have their interviews, and so on and so forth. And then once obviously the interviews are done, then we will just commentate on the drivers going around the track and setting fast lap after fastest lap. Hopefully we should have a dry session. If not, then we might have a wet session, which should be interesting. So yeah, and again, Q-Tip has decided to join us again for the league, which I'm very, very pleased about. Obviously we've missed him. Obviously he did decide to retire from league racing, but he has decided to come back, so I'm very, very happy. He is a reserve driver at this moment in time, but he is joining us today for this session. So I'm hoping he can get some laps in, get some practice in, and hopefully we should see him at some point in the league. And again, I want to give a shout out to my my lovely girlfriend, Michelle, who I love very, very, very much, and I hope she's okay, and I hope she's watching. If not, I'll be kicking her backside. Yeah. Where are all these drivers? Being really slow joining today. Come on, Big Daddy Sitch, where are you? Hurry up. Dex, shut up. Don't start. Titan, don't you start, Arkid. Deck, keep it PG. Yes, Titan, I will do, mate. Titan, do me a favour. Check and see if anyone else is joining for me, please. That is PG Muppet Sugar Puff. Well, you should have said Sugar Puff in the first place. It doesn't matter who's got more subs than who, Deck. I only started this a few months ago. Well, me and Airzy here. We only started this a few months back. So we're growing very slowly. Oh, Jeeves, man. Come on. Oh. Big Daddy Sitch has gone to the gulag. So I'll pepper him with bullets later on. Hello, darling. Oh God, now I've got all nervous. Oh, this ain't good. I love you too, babe. God. Babe, stop it. Oh shit, I knew this was gonna happen. I had a funny feeling this was gonna happen. Damn it. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Oh, man's got a sweat on. Ooh. Getting all hot under the collar. Woohoo! Damn! Jamie, you know for a fact that anything's unpredictable in this. You know that for a fact. Right. I think everyone's here that should be here. Who else is... No, we're just waiting on Banksy. Babe, would you stop? Oh my god. Jackson, all will be revealed in due course. Who's just left? I'm not racing, darling. I'm commentating on it. But I'm always thinking of you, love. Thank you. Jackson, tell Charlie to hurry up, please. Who's a good boy then? Cheeky sod. Okay. Right, boys, ready up. Let's go. I'll send you another invite, Jackson. Yes, darling. Oh my god. Babe, would you stop? You're gonna get such a tanned ass when I see you, watch. I'm telling you. Oh god. Right guys, come on, ready up. Let's go. Let's do this. Baby, I love you loads. No returns. Ha, beat ya. Who are you calling a gimp? Rude. And it's a dry practice, and we are green in the pit lane. So we will soon get the first two drivers in. But let me tell the order who's going first. Obviously Banksy's not here, he hasn't joined yet. So Titan and Carl will be first for their interviews. So if you will remain in your pit boxes, and I will get you in for your interviews now. No, that's rude. Hello, Azzy. Yeah. Yeah.
Right, I'm here.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Oh, yeah, mate. Let's get straight to facts.
You do realise, right, that I would laugh so much, right, if Carl was actually carrying you. Smiler's Carl has just said Titan the GOAT.
Anything from like me last season, like Titan be carrying me, hands down, wipe the floor.
Right, Carl, would you send Shadow an invite, please, mate? Because I think he's lagged out.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. Right, so Titan, name, age, where you from?
I'm Carl. I don't say my age, do I? I was
yes, you do.
Oh, well, I'm 29. I'm there's big 3-0 in a couple of weeks, but one of the races on my birthday, and I'm from Kent.
Carl, have you got your microphone on share to all?
I don't know. 1 second. I'll try to do this thing just smile for Carl as well. I've forgotten how to do that now. Party, innit? Right,
we do have a car.
Chat audio? Oh.
Rob J. Lewis is...
Yeah, it's not always allowed, yeah. It's not always allowed.
Mine was set to do not allow, but it should. I've set it to always allow now, so...
Yeah, mine's always allowed anyway.
Oh,
could you hear me on the stream?
No.
Yeah,
Rob J. Lewis is saying he can't hear you on the stream.
Can you hear me on the stream now?
I can hear you. Can everyone else hear him? Yeah, you can hear both now. Good.
Right. So I'll reintroduce myself.
Yep.
I'm Josh. I'm 18, turning 19 in 2 days. Gang gang. And I'm from the glorious place called Sunderland.
I'm Carl. I turn 30 on the 13th of August, which is a beer race day in Australia. And I'm from the glorious sunny part of southern Kent.
Oh, sorry. Sorry,
the only people I know I play on this game, all you lot are all Northerners, mate. All Northerners.
Oh God, here we go. Here we go. Right, so obviously the first question is going to be to both of you. Where do you see your team finishing in the season?
If we're talking, I'll go first. Sorry to interrupt. But if we are talking like team championship wise, I'm aiming for best of the rest. I'm going to aim for top 4.
Carl?
Like
Me?
fourth or 5th.
I'm probably just not to be bottom.
So you're gonna,
Optimistic.
so you're
That's
gonna-
what I like to see.
No. I'm being realistic. There's so many good races in this league. I'm punching above my weight being in this league.
Well, yes, no, there is 2 new tracks that have been introduced to the F1 calendar, being Vietnam in Hanoi and Zandvoort in Netherlands. So how do you two think you're going to do around those circuits?
You go first, Carl.
Hanoi, absolutely terrible. I just don't like the flow of the track. But Netherlands will be an absolute fun track. I cannot wait to start racing on that.
See, Hanoi, it's a very, very technical circuit. Like, you have to have the perfect setup. You have to have the perfect timing to put on the the power and the brakes.
Yeah.
If you mess it up in one corner, you could mess up your entire race. So it's like, for me, Hanoi could be either a big points circuit or an absolute tragedy for the team.
Yeah.
So I'm not really looking forward to taking part in Hanoi, but I'm looking forward to taking part in Zandvoort. I'm really looking forward to taking part in it.
I think when I've previously driven with everyone else, and most of the people in this league, everyone's got the same views. Everyone prefers Netherlands over Hanoi.
In all fairness, I'd have to agree with both of you, because I've raced around the Hanoi track and it is very, very, very high in downforce. You have to have a very high downforce setup.
But then you lose your speed on the straights.
Exactly. You lose a hell of a lot of speed. So personally, I wouldn't like to race around there myself, but
I mean,
the Zandvoort circuit, mate, I'd quite happily drive around there all day, me. I love that circuit.
I think every driver's going to have strong tracks and weak tracks. Like for me, Monaco is just going to dance with the devil. I absolutely hate it. But then where Canada and obviously what I proved last season in Belgium, they're quite strong tracks for me. So it's sort of a bit of miss, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like I'm saying, all it takes for Hanoi is for another team or another driver to mess up, and that could mean good points for us. You know what I mean? That's all it takes is just one simple thing. It's in the same way any race, but
Jackson
Hanoi
spun.
especially.
Sorry to interrupt, but Jackson has spun. He has spun out on track. He's got onto the grass, and his back end just left him.
Oof.
And a right tank slapper. And that was coming out.
Yeah, right.
That's another thing I've seen on this game.
4.
Any touch, any grass on any part of the track, you're a goner. Literally, you take them. The curbs are absolutely violent.
Yes. One of the drivers has just messaged me saying, a bit of a noob question, but how do you change the tyres in the pit lane?
Who was that?
Aero Unu.
He
said, don't worry, found it.
He hasn't played this game much.
Bless him.
What is Formula One?
What's this wheel in front of me? I don't understand what it is.
Why am I in a car? I was meant to be in Tesco's by now.
Oh, bless.
I'm in a pit, but I'm not moving. What's happened?
My missus has just put in the chat. She said, "Love you loads, babe. Finally got my phone back. Deck took it. Have an amazing night, and I'll talk to you."
Young
Stay
love.
safe, Mrs. Clint. We all love you.
Stay safe. Oh, sorry, Mrs. Clint or Skylar Darkside.
Yeah. Cool name though, isn't it?
Skylar Darkside.
All right, baby. I'll speak to you soon. Yeah. So how? Obviously, I know you've done like a few 5-lappers and obviously whatnot here and there. So how do you think your race pace is going to be?
I'd like to think, hopefully cracking to solid midfield. To the back of the grid. Obviously, as I've said, that some tracks are stronger than others. So, I'd be glad if I'm not last, basically. That's basically what I was saying.
As for myself, I personally believe I have a better race pace than I do quali pace. Like, I can have a good performance in quali.
Yeah.
But I do have a better race pace in general than I do with the qualifying. So I'm looking to be having a good run in races and in qualifying as well. So all around hoping to do well in my first season as a driver instead of being a commentator.
Yes. Obviously, you were commentating alongside me in season 1, and now obviously you've decided to.
Now he's all mine.
Yes. Now you have decided to take a driver's role and step back from the commentating. How do you think? Did you think that you would actually do the driving side of things instead of the commentary?
Well, of course I saw myself doing driving. I mean, that's why I love this sport. I'm so passionate that I want to be a driver myself. Like, that's why we created this league, is to build the league around the drivers.
Yes.
And
100%.
Now that obviously I'm having this season where I am being a driver, of course it may not go successful. It may go successful. Who knows? We will see. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm going to have a lot more respect for the drivers that are driving in the league, no matter where I stay. If I do stay in the driver's role, or if I do stay in the commentator's role, I'm going to have a lot more respect for them, because I mean, it is stressful, and I do understand that there's a lot of other things going on in the background for some drivers that may off-put them from doing the driving role. For example, with what happened with this Q-tip. I mean, I'm glad to hear that he's back in the
that was going to be my next question.
Yeah,
I'm so happy he's back.
Yeah,
There's
I'm
no express
very
about happy coach. He is one
yeah.
top quality driver that I love to bits.
Yeah.
He is a very lovable guy. He is a very lovable guy. He's
like
one of those
Q-tip.
blokes.
I don't think Q-tip's had a bad side with anyone. He never had a bad side with anyone. All of the drivers respect him. I mean, even the newer guys who haven't met him yet, they will respect him because of the fact that he's such a lovely person. Like, there's not a bad bone in his body. I mean, yes, obviously, he does have some times where he's a bit angry, but he's not like angry to the point where he takes it out on everyone. He's just angry, and he understands that he may have done wrong, or someone may have caused this. Yeah. So he takes it on the chin, and then carries on with the rest of his race.
Yes, exactly.
If he can, obviously.
Yeah, obviously to a certain point.
Yeah.
Has the viewers got any questions for the drivers? Because I'm kind of stuck now.
One thing I am surprised, is Leo in the league?
Yes, he is still in the league, yes.
And how fast he's got. He's got ridiculously fast.
He has found some really, really good pace, really good race pace.
Yeah, so I mean, solid pace from both Leo and Jackson. To be fair, like the pair of them, they've both had some big improvements.
The Force India guys, Jackson and Charlie, which are racing the F2 Torpedo League with them, they're some serious, quite good drivers. Especially Jackson. They're both very competitive, but I think they'd be quite a strong pushing up to the top league.
Sorry to interrupt then, but Kyle's just turned around and said, "Can Titan be my dad?"
What would that mean?
Legally, no. But in the eyes of hoping, yes, I will adopt you as my son.
oh dear.
Even though I'm 19-year-old, I'll still be a reliable single father. Ladies, hit me up.
Any serious questions?
I feel. Am I one of the oldest in the league? Oh, well, Rob J. Lewis is up there, isn't he? Because I feel like everyone else, like Jackson and Charlie and you.
I'm like in the middle. I'm like in the middle. I'm in the middle of the group, like as in I'm in like the mid-range. Because the youngest driver in our league, is I think is around 15, 16. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's that.
Well, I know Jackson's about 15 and Charlie's around that age. And when Charlie came to me on a party with playing F1 the other day, and his dad, he went to me, "My dad's 2 years younger, 2 years older than you." And that makes me feel so bad. Like, it makes me feel so old.
My dad's 2 years younger than you. Well,
yeah.
Right, well, I don't think there is any more questions that are coming in, or I haven't.
I bet everyone helps get loads. We're just like the unloved ones, you know what I mean? Just kick them to the curb.
With the runt of the litter, that's what it is, mate.
Look, we're the first ones. Everyone's too shy, aren't there?
There is one question I would like to ask you both.
Okay.
How do you two think you're going to work as teammates?
I'll answer this one first, and you're gonna have to excuse my French, but it has to be said. I think we'll work fucking brilliantly together, to be fair, because I mean we both have a positive mindset. We both want to do well. Like, I mean, yes, we may have instances where one of us may have an incident and crash out and come back at the back of the grid, but we're both motivators. We both motivate each other to push and push harder.
And Rob J. Lewis has crashed out on circuit.
Oh,
he's hit the gravel on turn 3, and he has spun out and hit the wall. So
not a very good start.
I feel as teammates, I feel like we're going to be good. We both got the same drive to be able to do well. And like, obviously, I know I have some bad races, and obviously last season a lot of it was me coming through the backfield, and then something happened in front of me, and then I'm in the middle of it at some point. So I think we'd set up to that. I think we'd be all right, because I think we're just both happy enough people to share and do better for the team.
Cool.
And we both have the goal of doing well in the league. We don't have the goal of stat padding or like just sitting at the back of the grid and waiting for something to happen so that we can go like Williams, for example.
Yeah.
Not as in the Williams in the league. I'm not calling any beef. I'm just saying
in real life, So it's like we do want to do well. We both believe we can do well. I mean, of course, in every team, like, yes, there will be some drivers where they are very, very close in like experience and skill level, but like there's always the one that pips the other one.
Yeah.
So like we know there's going to be one person who pips the other person. You know what I mean? Like, we're not going to say who it is or anything like that, but we both know that it can always happen.
Yeah.
Carl could have a brilliant race, and then I could have an absolute stonker of a race, and then the next race it's the other way around, you know what I'm saying? So it's always going to be swapping and changing. We're not going to have any, like team orders or anything that we're not going to demand to have the position given to us by our teammate. We're going to fight for it, you know what I mean? We're going to fight each other, but we're going to give each other respect, and respect that is due.
Yeah.
As teammates, we're not going to, you know, crash into each other into the walls at Singapore or anything like that, you know what I mean? We're just going to take it as is, take everything that happens to us on the chin and take it in our stride, and we're going to hopefully come out with the W in the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's obviously my thing this season. Like, it's exactly what happened last season. Obviously, with the wet Belgian race, and I think that was in the wet Canada and Torpedo League. As long as I stay on the black stuff and pick on Enno's mistakes, that's how I'm going to get forward, because I've got no pace at all. I'm just going to be frank. I'm going to be like straight honest. Like, I'm not going to claim I'm the best. I know I'm thing, but I'm just happy to be in the league and with a load of these people, which I can gladly call my mates.
Thank you very much for both of you for your answers, and good luck for the season coming.
Now let's go have some fun.
Shout out to the Titan Asia Twitch channel. Get me some more followers.
Big up, Rude Boy.
Yes.
Big up.
I'm having a stream on my birthday, by the way, so if people want to come along and say hi, we can do that. So, yeah.
Brilliant.
Take care of yourselves.
All right.
Take care,
guys.
Laters.
All right.
Love you all. Peace.
Love it. Bye.
Peace out.
Jackson, only one team has been interviewed so far. So Banksy will be the next driver to be interviewed, as he has got a league race in 20 minutes. Hey Banksy.
How
are you?
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Just woke up.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry. I will keep it short and brief, because I know obviously you got a league race in 19 minutes.
Have I? Oh, I'm overcooked then.
Where's
Leo?
He can't join today. He's got something's come up, so he won't be joining today.
Okay.
So it's just you on your lunch.
I'll speak on this off.
All right. Okay. So how do you feel like your season is going to go?
I'm not going to do all the season, obviously, due to work. I've told you why.
Yeah.
But the races I will be doing, hopefully I'll get just the points, not for myself, just for the team. So I'm not on about me. This is all on the team.
I know. Obviously, you said that obviously work's called you back in, and I know obviously you won't be able to make some of the races. Hopefully you can make most if you can. But obviously I understand. Obviously work's like long hours. I know that. But obviously if you can't carry on, then I wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
I'll miss you loads.
You gay bastard. See how people, even the commentator's gay.
And Q-Tip has spun out at turn 2.
Oh, Q, you absolute les. I mean, unlucky ball. Oh, beer. Beer. My best friend Beer. Where are you?
So, how do you think Leo's going to get on for your team? Obviously, you two being teammates and all.
Oof. Alright, all the questions you asked me, let me be Leo. I could be wrong, but on this behalf, I think he will have a strong season. Not like could dominate season like the World DS Joe, Postman. I'm saying he's, as a teammate for me, I believe Leo is top 5, 6, 7.
You reckon?
I actually reckon that, yeah.
Obviously, from what I've seen so far, yeah, I do believe he's got the race pace to be within the top 5.
Yeah,
quite easily.
Yeah, again, there is Jackson, Suze. So, round there. It's round there, I say. Definitely. What else do you ask me? Beyond for Leo, I think he'll have a good season. I think. The questions you just asked me, how do I say my answer? Leo is my teammate. Oh, I'm happy with Leo. More than happy with Leo to be my teammate. He messaged me as soon as we were teammates. I was just like, yes, let's go, boy.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, he's like, oh, I was like, he's like, oh, what car? He's like, oh, the wheel. I just put, lol. I'm only joking. Happy with the car. Happy with you. Right, I'm off back to sleep. And this was like, and that was like 6:30 in the afternoon. But the next day we had a good chat. If he's going to ask a question about strats and like I will say it now. We're not going to waste each other's time. If we're battling, we're just going to overtake each other, help each other out, not waste each other's time. If someone's faster than the other, we will let them through. I'm sure Leo, if Leo's faster, I will let him through. If I'm faster, Leo will let me through. Leo's behalf, as me as a teammate, I hope he says he would be happy with it.
I'm 99% sure he would.
I was about to say, I'll send chicken out. But yeah, that's all I got to say because obviously you're rushing everything. But I've got 15 minutes. Well, I've got half an hour until the actual lobby starts, but we've got
in all fairness, mate, you pretty much answered everything I was going to ask you.
Oh, cool. Cool. I'll be a pre-commentator then. Wait. For 10 minutes.
So, Eurofighter Tech has retired from the session. I think he might have crashed out. He has. Who's going? Oh no, the car's been cleared. Bunnies has left. I think he might have lagged out. I'll see if I can try and get him back in. So at the moment we have the Wood topping the timing screens with a 1:16.8. On the medium tyres, he's done 2 laps on those. Sultan 1 is in P2 with a 1:17.2. He's done 4 laps on these mediums. Jackson 55 F1 has done a 1:17.7 on the hard tyres. He's done 10 laps on those. Why Always Pips, also known as Thomas, he's done a 1:17.790 on the mediums. Boastman 15 has done a 1:17.9 on the hards. Q-Tip has done a 1:18.0 on the hard tyres.
Hello.
Hello. Shadow Broadcast has done a 1:18.4 on the softs. Aero Unu has done a 1:18.4. Hello, Rob J. Lewis, who says hello in the comments. Eurofighter Tech, who has crashed out unfortunately, has done a 1:19.4. Charlie has done a 1:20.7. Bunnies has done a 1:36.0. Carl May is on an out lap now on the soft tyres. And Banksy is also on an out lap as well on the mediums. Doing silly things.
Yes.
Just be careful, please.
Oh.
You just kicked Q-Tip
Yeah.
out.
Right, I know. Right,
You
I'm
might
gonna
need
leave
to go
very
and
quickly.
apologise.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave very quickly.
Yes.
Lol.
Alright,
Right.
mate. Take it easy.
In a bit.
See you later. Okay, guys. Unfortunately, Banksy has taken one of our drivers out. And also himself. So, Shadow Broadcast, would you come into the pit lane, please? Go do your outlap. Go do your outlap. And then come into the pits. Because you're next. So we're riding on board with Shadow Broadcast at the moment. Just put a fresh set of hard tyres on. Okay, mate, no worries. Who's that behind him? Charlie. He's just warming up his tyres at the minute. And Bunny's has come back out on a lap. The Wood's out on a lap as well. Postman has a 5-place grid penalty for collision with Bunnies, and Bunnies is into the wall. Ooh, Shadow getting it really screwy with coming into the pit lane there. Ooh. I will invite Shadow now. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
How are you?
I'm alright. First things first, have you got your microphone on share to all?
I reckon so. I'll have a look now. One sec.
Right, if you go into your party settings.
Yeah, always allow to be shared. Not the one. Hello?
Oh, apparently they can hear you. They can hear you.
All right.
That's good.
Hello. Right, let's do this.
Rob J. Lewis has just said Shadow's the best. Yes, he has. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good man, Rob.
Aye. It's
Just being on a party with him then.
It's unfortunate that he crashed out.
No, I was watching him because I don't know this track. I've not been on it yet on this game, and I haven't played it for a while. I've only played it on a few 5-lappers on 2019.
Yeah.
So
first things first. First question: what's your name? Where you from? And how old are you?
Big Daddy Sitchin.
Come on, be serious.
Nah, it's Kev. What was the questions?
What's your name? Where you from? And how old are you?
I'm Kev from where am I from now, or where do we live?
Well, either or.
Live in Scotland. I'm from Liverpool, live in Scotland. And I'm 64. Fat and dust and that, mate, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, I'm 34.
You're 34?
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't look it, do I?
No,
that
you don't.
Sweet Taliban skin, like high jeans. Them sweet jeans.
Keep it PG, please.
Oh yeah, I've got a message as well from Jeeves. He can't make it, he's at 40, isn't he?
Right,
gutted,
okay.
to be honest, because his interview would have been absolutely hilarious.
I know.
Got a message for Charlie. Is it Charlie MG?
Yes, Charlie MG.
Were you on the game with us last night?
Yeah, well, I was.
On COD.
Yeah.
Did you hear the song?
Yeah, constantly singing it.
Yeah, he said Charlie MG's an absolute don.
Yeah.
That's his message. And he's he just said, tell everyone Charlie MG's a don. He follows him on Instagram. That's it.
Cool.
No, I'm looking forward to the season. So was he. I'm surprised, to be honest, because he's all of a sudden gone really good at the game.
Yes, he has found some unbelievable pace.
When he first started in the league, no pace, never practiced at all. Because I don't practice as much as I should, obviously, with being away at sea.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to have a lot of time on my hands, I'll be able to practice. But him now, Jesus. And I'll be on the track with him, and he'll be on it 10 minutes, and he starts throwing these laps, and I'm like, oh God, what's going on here?
I know.
Little brother's better than me.
I know. He's showing you up, mate.
Mate, have you seen that beard he's wearing? He's not showing nobody up, is he? He doesn't want to smoke.
That's extra weight added to the car.
At least about 4 stone. He's got pure Semtex stashed in, isn't that?
Oh dear. So yeah, how do you see yours and Jeeves' partnership?
It's funny, isn't it? We should have a laugh. All it's about for us enjoying it, and obviously getting better at the game and getting into it. I mean, I've had a while off gaming of just getting back into it. Back in the day, he used to be a don, you know.
Yeah.
But he is. I think Jeeves is going to be the front runner in the team. I think he's going to be up there. I don't know where to put pressure on. I'd say in top 5. He's capable of breaking top 5, top 6. He is capable. I'm open to beat Rob J. Lewis, and that's it. It's me done.
Yeah.
And Banksy, I'll get him.
Where do you actually see yourself in the championship standings?
I'm open to break into the top
10.
I'm open to break into the top 15.
Okay.
But
so that's a target. That's a target. You're
see,
for
me,
yourself.
I can drive quickly and all that. It's just all the drivers are knobheads, aren't they? It's sad when you've got an empty track, but no, it's competitive. It's hugely competitive, and everyone's getting better by the day. Yeah. So, I mean, I just set myself low targets, and if I exceed it, it's a bonus. So
yeah.
But I think Jeeves is the better driver out of the two of us at the moment, and he's starting to show that.
Well, hopefully, obviously, because you two will be in a party together, no doubt. Hopefully, fingers crossed, obviously you can talk to each other about strategies and, you know, setups and stuff like that. And
well, to be honest, we both ask you for the strategy every time we race, so
yeah, no,
we're just getting into that side of it.
But
like that on the phone, what's the strategy we using? What's everyone else using? No, but we will be, and it'll be good fun.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, we do have a laugh, and wish I could record our parties and send them to you. But no, we'll obviously, we've got each other's backs.
Yeah.
And if Banksy wants to smoke, tell him he's got it. He knows the score.
Well, he did go on his outlap earlier on.
Yeah, I watched Q-Tip.
Yeah.
Was it Q-Tip?
Yeah.
Oh, he's an arsehole. Fancy doing that to Q-Tip. Out of everyone.
I don't think he was meant to do it, to be honest.
He did. We know Banksy. We know what he's about.
Oh, and Carl May has retired. He's crashed.
No, May's alright as well. I'm thinking Jackson's going to have a good season.
You think Jackson's going to have a good season?
Yeah. I know the Wood and Boast, but you know, there's Banksy's going to have a good season as well.
Yeah.
You just need to be more consistent and stay out of trouble, that one, but it'll be fine. What's Titan saying? What did Titan say before? Where do you think he's coming?
He said he's looking at top 10, I think he said.
Oh, what are you messing? Top 10. That's what I should have said, really. I should have been on his level.
Yeah.
He's actually
you two have definitely got around about the similar pace.
I think. Do you know what? I just need to put practice in. That's it. I just need to play more. Play
Yeah,
more
yeah.
and get on it more.
Yeah.
Instead of playing on Warzone with you.
Yeah. Well, we've got to get that plunder in, mate. You know what I mean?
Oh, what? That was
Yeah.
sweet last night, really.
I know, that was funny.
It's great. What else is there? What do you need to ask? You're lost now, aren't you?
In all fairness, I think we've pretty much covered everything.
Yeah, there's not much. We're in the Mercedes. We're happy about that. That's about
Oh, yeah,
it.
there you go. You know, obviously you're happy with your team.
Yeah, no, Joe,
Was you
it's a
expecting
nice
to
little-
get that team?
no. What's IL? Never
No.
expecting it. Me and Jeeves were wanting the Williams. That's our best hopes. Or
Yeah.
a go-kart. At best. It's like that lining up next to everyone on the go-kart. No, it's nice to be in the Mercedes, obviously. I'm hoping for this Black Library to come out.
Apparently it
It'll
is due
update.
to come out in an update in the near future.
Yeah, when's the near future though with Codemasters?
We
You know what they're like.
we don't know. It hasn't
6
been
months?
confirmed.
Well, apparently they're working on all the cars libraries to update them. Apparently,
Yeah,
That's what I've heard.
apparently. But
We shall see.
We shall see.
Yeah. No, I just hope everyone has a good season, and it's all about fun and enjoying it. Obviously, there's a few. Everyone gets into little arguments and stuff. It's
Yeah.
racing for you, but
Yeah.
I don't think nothing's intentional from people. People just, when you're competing and you're competing for a place and someone crashes into you,
Yeah.
you'll just give them all hell, won't you? It's just what it's like. But there's no one. There's all good drivers in here, so I'm looking forward to it.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your answers. And good luck for the season ahead.
Good luck for the season. Oh, Jeeves.
What?
Sorry, I've got to do it. Oh God! How did he do this? Charlie and G, wait for it. Oh, there you go. I've done it now. Right. That's him happy.
Charlie, there you go, mate. That was all for you from Jeeves.
Yeah, he said these are done.
Yeah. Right then, bro.
Go on, I'm
Take
going to
it
get
easy.
out of here.
Yeah.
Right, take it easy.
Take it easy, mate. Good luck for
Enjoy the rest of the
season.
interviews. Good luck, everyone.
Take care,
And
mate.
I'm bringing the smoke this year. That's all you just need to know.
I'll be looking forward to it, mate. Looking
See you
forward
later,
to it.
boys.
Take
Take
care,
it easy.
mate.
Ta-ra,
See you
ta-ra.
later. Bye-bye. Shadow,
Yeah,
leave the party.
I'm trying to. God damn it. Wait, give me a minute. Right, I'm out. Peace.
All right,
son.
mate. Take care. Yeah, so at the moment Dawood is in P1. He's set a 1:16.1, so he has gone quicker on the soft tyres. Boastman in second, 1:16.3. Charlie in third with a 1:17.2. Soswan in fourth with a 1:17.2. Wales Pips is in fifth with a 1:17.4. Jackson in sixth with a 1:17.7, who's just jumped up to fourth place, but he was in third, but Wales Pips has beaten him to it. Done a 1:16.8. Jackson has done a 1:17.2. Shadow Broadcast is going back out on circuit. He's in 8th place, and Aero Unu is in 9th. So, I think Dawood is going to set a lap. And then when he's done that lap, he needs to come into the pit lane, and because it's his turn for his interview. Just coming round to the tricky part of the circuit. It's got nice and smoothly through there. Coming up to the DRS zone. So we see him coming into the pits. No, we won't. He's going around to finish his lap, which is a 1:15.321. So that is the fastest lap of this session so far. In fact, we'll have a change of plan. We'll do Q-tip first. Hello.
Good
well,
evening.
You had a bit of an eventful time on track, didn't you?
Yeah, it was.
Wasn't expecting that.
Well, I think it was an unfortunate. What's the word we're looking for? An unfortunate
incident.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
but it was one hell of a smash.
Well, yeah, you know, first of potentially many. Back in the old race seat, you know.
Well, I did say to the viewers, obviously, that we are very, very, very happy to have you back, and we've already had some good reviews from the drivers that I've interviewed so far. Titan and Carl being the two that were more enthusiastic. So yeah, so obviously being a champion of a different league. What league was that, by the way?
Oh well, the CV goes back many years. No, it's I've won a couple of championships, couple of races. We've had a couple of podiums. We've had a couple of crashes, just like this one.
Yeah.
Less big, I think, would be the ideal words to describe them. But apart from that, you know, it is what it is. It's nice to be back.
It's nice to have you back.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We've all missed you, mate. We've all missed you. And
likewise.
Rob J. Lewis has put in the chat, the legend also known as Q-tip.
It's nice to be back racing with the old lads. You know,
Yeah.
It's been too long, and Renault offered me one of the biggest contracts I think I've ever seen in all of my 9 years of retirement. But yeah, it's nice to be back. As I say, you know, no regrets so far, apart from the accident.
Yes. So obviously, because you're a reserve driver at the moment, obviously we got you in this session because obviously just to fill a few seats and so on and so forth. But I thought I'd interview you anyway, just to see your thoughts, just to hear your thoughts on, you know, what you expect to see from, you know, whenever you get on track, basically.
Well, if we do manage to get onto track in the Renault or whatever car I chucked in, I'm going to do the damnedest to win, or at least get a couple of points for whatever constructor. Whether I'll be working with all the drivers on the grid remains to be seen. I mean, just before the testing began, we had a couple of invites, but I thought, no, I'm just going to play it cool. You know, we've got to learn the game, we've got to learn the track, we've got to learn new systems, including new front wings being broken. I don't know if anyone has seen the couple of spins.
Yes, I did.
We haven't been pushing at all.
No one saw it.
Yeah, no, I hope we can edit them out, you know. But no, I think it's going to be an interesting season. You know, if I somehow manage to come back full time and take over a driver's seat, whether they've had an unlucky start to the season or mid-season, you know, teams might well change up. You know, I think it will definitely make an impact on most of the drivers, I think, in the field. And most of the drivers here are top class. Well, when I say most of them, I mean all of them. They're all words that I cannot say at this time. But no, it's just nice to be back racing again, you know.
Yeah. It's nice that it's 100% brilliant to have you back. You know, we've all missed you, like I said. You know, it's one of those that you were literally life and soul of the party.
Wow, I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, I would.
I wouldn't.
I would.
I was there just to make up the numbers.
Listen, mate, you ain't gonna win on this one.
I don't plan on it. I'm just planning to just do my best and have a good time, just like all the other drivers. And whoever wins deserves at least a Nobel Peace Prize or at least a gold medal.
Yeah. Yeah. So obviously, if you do end up getting a full-time seat in, obviously, the league and so on and so forth, where would you want to see yourself being placed in the championship?
Well, if anyone who has ever spoken to me, the first initial names would be teams with Honda engines. They have a good track record with myself, which is another word for they are rubbish. I don't have any hope for them at all this season. But no, I think whatever team I somehow manage to go to, I think it's going to be a nice experience for the team. You know, as I say, it's going to be interesting to see who we could be partnered up with.
Yep.
Obviously, most of the drivers in the field I recognise, and I have infinite respect for. There are a couple of new faces.
There are a few new faces, obviously, that you haven't had the luxury to race against in a league environment. Obviously, I know you've raced against a couple of them in like non-league events, like a few 5-lap races. So how did you think you got on with them?
I think well. You know, I think with the track record that we had from previous experience, I think it's definitely going to be an interesting fight. I think, you know, the game is a lot different compared to the past, and as you say, you know, there's new blood, and you know, a couple of the faster drivers could be potentially a little bit slower, and the slower drivers could be up there. But everything is unpredictable, and all it takes is just one safety car caused by a Honda engine.
Right. I don't know if there's anything else that I need to ask.
Well, I've got a question for you.
What's that?
I don't remember.
Oh, right. Well, hopefully sometime in the future we will see you in a full-time seat, and we will get to experience the famous of the Q-tip era. And
we shall.
Good luck. And
thank you very much indeed.
Hopefully see you on track soon.
Look forward to it. Thank you very much indeed.
All right, mate. Take care, buddy.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So, you heard it there, the famous words from Q-Tip. Just bear with me a second, guys. I'm just sorting something out. Okay, if anyone's listening to the stream, could you please tell Dawood to enter the pit lane for me, please? So he can have his empty alveol. So, I'll send an invite to Dawood. Good evening.
Good evening, man. How are you?
I'm not too bad, how are you?
I'm alright,
Right, first questions first. What's your name, where you from, and how old are you?
So, Dawood from Leicester, England, and I'm 18.
So obviously you got the Ferrari team. Was you expecting Boseman to choose you as his teammate? Obviously him being the Season 1 champion.
I had a feeling he would. I feel like me and him probably the best combination going on the grid, especially for the constructors. So I feel like we'll be pretty dominant there, hopefully.
Right. So where do you think you're going to be placed for the season coming? Where do you think you're going to end up?
I like to think first.
First.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't see anywhere else.
Right, okay. So where do you think your teammate's going to be? Obviously, I know he couldn't be here today, and you know.
Behind my ass, man. Of course he is.
Fair enough. So you're looking forward to the season coming?
Yeah, the car's a nice drive. Still getting used to it, but yeah, it's nice and smooth. Yeah, it's just all nice and flowy. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Good. Have you got any questions for me, or?
Yeah, we should keep an eye on me on the track, innit?
I will do. Don't you worry, I will do. Obviously, you're at the top of the timing screens as always with a 1:15.3. How did that lap feel for you?
It was alright. Not pushing it fully yet. Holding it a little bit back, so everyone thinks I'm a little bit slow.
Hopefully, we'll be able to see a quicker time than that. before the
No,
session is finished?
I've run out of soft tires now.
Why did that surprise me?
It's actually quite fun to drift around these corners in these cars, you know.
Well, yeah, they are. Obviously, the cars have got a hell of a lot more torque than the old ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable speeds that these cars are carrying now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They're just so quick.
Yeah, it takes us drivers like a bit of a calibration to get used to it again. Like 2019 is a lot slower, man. It's only been a year.
I know. These cars just tend to blow the 2019 cars out of the water.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
2019 now is a thing of the past.
Exactly.
Well, I don't think there is anything else that I need to ask you, mate. Thank you very much. Good luck for the season.
You're welcome.
Right. Jackson, Charlie, your turn. Come into your pit boxes and I will send you an invite. Good evening.
Afternoon.
So, impatient people.
Well, why are we impatient?
When are we getting interviewed? Why are we getting interviewed?
That was Jackson.
That was Jackson.
That was me, and I was just wondering so that I could get my my tyre stints around the right area. I don't want to be doing a long stint, and then I want to just start a long stint, and then you say we're doing an interview. So I just wanted an idea of predicted time, but
yeah,
the sooner the better, really. I don't really mind though.
Right. Okay. So first questions first. How old are you? Where are you from? And what's your name?
Shall I go first, Charlie?
Yep, go on.
I am 15 from Northamptonshire, and my name is Jackson.
I'm 13. My name's Charlie, and I'm from Dorset.
Dorset.
I'm Dorset.
Oh, he's from Dorset, look. He lives down in farmer country. Right. First, obviously, big question. Was you two expecting to be placed together? Obviously, you two being very, very close friends and all.
No, I don't think so.
There's like two or three people I would have wanted to be with, and a miracle was struck.
Yeah. Teammates that I was kind of hoping for, well, any of the super quick guys like you to Woods, obviously to Wood and Boastman couldn't have. Obviously Joe, now he's stepped down to reserve, but someone like a Joe, to Wood, one of those drivers who's really quick, or someone that I knew from other leagues. So people like Bullock, Carl, Charlie, and Thomas, or why always Pips.
Yeah.
So those sorts of people. But yeah, Charlie, I'm very happy with, one of the people that I wanted to be with. And it's really well how it's worked out.
Good. Not for Torpedo League.
So where do you see you guys being placed in the championship then? And where do you see your team in the constructors?
Well, I think for the constructors championship, I think we're definitely both quick enough to get the team into top 5 in the constructors. But if other teams maybe have some problems, maybe they miss a few races or things like that, or get caught up in incidents, I think we maybe could even get top 3 in the constructors. I'd say constructors championship, it's unlikely with Boastman and Wood in the same team. Unless something drastic has happened on the new game, it's likely that those two will be up at the front. But we're definitely very competitive lineup, I feel.
It's definitely going to be very, very entertaining for the season. I can guarantee it.
Yeah.
Obviously, there are going to be some unexpected winners, I reckon.
Hopefully,
100%.
yeah.
I feel like, other than Dawood and Postman, I think we're some of the closest teammates on the
On
grid.
pace, yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, I've done some 5-lappers with both of you, and you both are definitely similar on pace. You know, I reckon we should see some good battling going on between you two.
Just no Haas. Let's not be Haas.
Yeah, let's not collide into each other.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, my brain's just gone all blank.
Shall I give us our drivers' championship predictions, or shall I give mine?
Yeah. Go on.
Drivers' championship, I'll be aiming for. I'm hoping. I mean, I've been listening to some of the interviews, and I've heard basically every driver on the grid say they're aiming for top 5. So, to be honest, I've heard some that probably aren't going to get it, because I can think of many drivers here that are very, very quick and probably got an edge on others. But I will again say I'm aiming for top 5. But I don't expect it necessarily. It's definitely the goal to maintain my position from last season.
Yep.
I don't think I'm going to be able to challenge the front guys, not on pace at least. And but yeah, hoping to maybe get best of the rest. But I feel there's a lot of guys in this game that have got improved on the new game, and are going to be there's going to be a lot of drivers fighting for that 5th place in the championship, maybe even higher. Yeah, top 5 would be nice again. But I don't expect it. Something I hope to continue getting a couple more podiums this season. Got 3 last season. All in conditions where a few of the other top guys had incidents. With my best finish of P2 in Hungary, where Mercedes got a 1-2 last season, which was very nice. But that was a very crazy race. Lots of top drivers with issues in qualifying starting at the back of the grid. And of course, with that late safety car and Postman's penalty. Yeah. To be honest, sometimes I kind of wish that maybe Joe would maybe cut one more corner and got one more penalty and given that win to me. But I mean, to be honest, at the end of the day, it's unlikely I'm going to win a race. It's definitely an aim, but it's unlikely that I'll never have the pace for race wins. But maybe a Monaco where there's a bit of carnage, I think maybe I can get a good result.
Charlie?
Well, I'd maybe be hoping for around top 7, top 5-ish. Similar to Jackson, but not too hopeful since it's my first season. Don't know really how fast I am in this league. So just hoping, yeah, probably top 10 to top 5-ish. Around there.
Okay. Any more information that you guys want to share?
I've got a couple. Oh yeah, team orders. That's a good idea.
I don't really think that.
Yeah.
There will be any. The woods and the wets.
Oh yeah, I did that a few times last season. Yeah, I think team orders. We're only ever use them in extreme circumstances, like if we're on different strategies and it's nowhere near the end of the race. So it's like one of us on a 2-stop, one of us on a 1-stop, and the 2-stopper is behind the 1-stopper. Or if they've not made the same amount of pit stops, and if we're not on sort of equal terms, we're not actually battling for a long-term position, then there may be team orders called. Or if one of us has a good chance at a very high result, for example, maybe a podium for one of us, then maybe we'd bit more sort of letting them through and helping them out, and holding up other drivers that they could be battling against. But if we're just on track racing for position, I don't see us using team orders.
Definitely not.
Should be good action.
Yeah.
I'd also like to say that last season I came in as an outsider, new to the league, sort of like what Charlie is now.
Yeah,
I came in
a rookie driver.
Yeah. I came in, joined Joe at Mercedes, very fun season. I hope that Charlie can sort of match, not necessarily match, but show the same potential that I kind of hope I did in my first season, and sort of get those surprise results, maybe shock some people, which I definitely think Charlie is capable of. Very quick driver. I must say now, as sort of a driver who's been in it, this is my second season now, so I'm definitely not up there with some of the guys who a lot of people have known for a much longer time.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm more sort of part of a crowd now. And to be fair, I am actually technically driving the same car as last season. Last season I drove the 2019 Mercedes. This season the 2020 Racing Point. So
yes,
car
which
should
is
feel
now
pretty
being
similar.
classed as the pink Mercedes.
Yeah, I had to say it. I had to make
That was coming. It was coming the
Yeah,
whole time.
well, I had a funny feeling it was coming. And the Wood has been disqualified for doing donuts on the last corner.
That's definitely helping me in my maybe late session push for a faster lap. Puts me and Charlie up a position actually now, 4th and 5th.
I think I can go P3 if I go on softs, but bit of a stretch.
Yeah. Well, you're 3 tenths off me.
Yeah,
very close lineup we have. Very, very close lineup we have.
Yes.
And we hope to give the viewers a lot of action, and hope to surprise them. We hope we can surprise them with maybe a few podiums for the team. Maybe, just maybe, if we have another Carnage race, maybe like what we had season 1 in Canada, or we had season 1 in Hungary, a race like that with a bit of rain chucked into the mix.
Yep.
Maybe, just maybe, you could see a Racing Point on that top step of the podium.
Top step?
I am kind of wary on the time. Obviously, there's only 20 minutes left in the session, so I will say thank you very much, guys, and good luck for the season coming.
Yeah, we'll give you some entertainment and go do some wheel-to-wheel racing in a bit after some hot laps.
Yeah.
Right, okay, I will be sure to jump on board.
Keep an eye.
Will do. Alright, guys, take care.
See ya.
Adios.
Bye.
Hello, Bulla. Bulla, there's only 20 minutes left, mate, so if you want an interview, mate, you need to hurry up. Good evening, Thomas.
Hello.
How are you?
Alright, yeah. A bit tired, but...
So, obviously, first question, what's your name, how old are you, and where are you from?
My name's Thomas, I'm 14, and I'm from Derbyshire.
So, obviously, you're second at the moment in the timing screens, which is very, very good time, very good pace. Where do you see yourself in the championship coming?
I'm not sure, because not everyone, I don't think, has done a proper qualifying run. But I hope I can get somewhere. I definitely think I can get top 10, and maybe sneak into like top 7-ish, sort of.
Yep. Fair enough. So, are you happy with the teammate that's been drafted with you and the team?
I'm not sure who my teammate is anymore, actually.
Well, I have been notified that it is DS Joe.
It is Joe.
It is definitely going to be DS Joe. He is getting the game very late, but he said he will be racing.
Right, okay. I mean, he's a quick driver, so... And he's definitely better than me, so I think for the constructors that's good. And I think I can also get the points for the team. So yeah, I think for the constructors it's a good teammate.
Yep.
Because he is a very quick driver and one of the top drivers in this league.
Alright, okay. So what about team orders? Are you going to be speaking to him about any, or...?
I haven't spoken to him about any, but I'll see if he wants to talk about it. But I don't think there'll be many, because to be honest, most likely he'll be ahead of me anyway. But if I see that he's quicker than me, and he catches up to me, I'll probably let him through.
Right. Oh, okay. Obviously, I am a bit wary on time. Obviously, there's 15 minutes left in the session, so I'll say thank you very much for obviously your answers, and good luck for the season ahead.
Thank you, and enjoy commentating.
Oh, thank you very much. I will. Take care, mate. We'll see if Eurofighter Tech is still online. I don't believe he is. Okay, then I will send Buller an invite. Actually, I'll get Bunnies in as well. Hello, mate. Just bear with me a second. I'm just going to get one of the reserve drivers in as well, because he's been badgering me.
Yeah, I've seen.
Come on, Bunnies. I ain't got all day. Hey!
Hello.
Good evening. Or in your case, good morning. Or whichever.
Afternoon, I think.
Okay, afternoon then. Right, obviously I'm interviewing you two both together. Obviously, one being a full-time driver and one being a reserve. But because obviously I'm a bit wary on time.
Yep.
So, first question is to the both of you. Obviously, what's your name, age, and where you're from?
I'm Buller. I'm 25 and I'm from Blackman.
First question is to both of you. Obviously, what's your age and where you're from? Bunnies, your turn.
Yeah, sure. My name is Adrian. I'm 14 and I'm from Canada.
All the way from Canada.
Yep.
So, obviously, Bunnies, you being a reserve driver, are you hoping to get a full-time seat at some stage this season, or are you just hoping to just get a seat whenever?
I'd like to get a full-time seat, but to be honest, for one thing, I'm probably not fast enough to get one, and for another, you know, I don't know what team would want me, so.
Oh, okay.
But, given the chance, I would definitely take one.
Oh, okay. Buller.
Yes.
Are you happy with your team and your teammate?
Team? Yeah, no. Then teammate, yeah. I've got no qualms about that.
So, where do you see yourself being placed in the championship?
I don't know, sort of like mid-table hopefully again. Like I proved it last year a little bit.
Yeah.
I know but like other results helped that in some places, but like, I'm confident once I get some laps in.
Right.
But yeah, hopefully like I can have like as soon as the team's got announced, teammate added me, so hopefully a good start there, so we can get some like runs done together maybe.
Good. Obviously, I know you're obviously in another league as well. Obviously, being Torpedo League. Obviously in the F2 series, and obviously you have a teammate in there, which is me.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're hoping to look. I'm really looking forward to that.
Looking forward to that. Yeah. Hopefully carry on the Trident legacy.
Oh yes, 100%. 100%.
Not to butt in or anything, but I look forward to battling you guys in that.
Oh
actually.
yes, bunnies, yes. You're also in that as well.
And then we're in another league, me and Bunnies.
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
That'll be good to start eventually. But I'm looking forward to this season, definitely. Like, I think it's going to be a bit closer in terms of the pace, definitely.
Yeah.
I know a few drivers definitely were faster because they could optimise that better.
Yeah, and some drivers are struggling a bit as well, to be honest.
But I'm just glad to be back.
Yeah,
it's been good. Like,
I'm glad the season's back up and running again. You know, obviously it was a bit of touch and go at first, but I'm glad I've got it back up and running again.
Disappointed the season starting a week later, because that means I'll miss the first race unless I can swing it with work.
I know, and I do apologise for that, mate. Obviously, circumstances have come up.
No, I'm not blaming you. That's just my work. For all I know, I might not be on that shift.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll see.
Yeah. No, I know with circumstances, I hope all is well with you.
Yeah. Everything's fine. Obviously, we won't say.
No, we won't. But obviously, I speak to you about it anyway. So.
Yeah. So obviously the constructors, Buller. Where do you see obviously your team finishing?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I definitely think there's some good driver pairings. And especially some good drivers, even if they've maybe not got a teammate up to their standard, because they still will be scoring good points. So just hopefully, I want to bring the car home. I think.
Yeah.
I'd rather bring the car home and get some points and try and force my way through the field and crash out and getting on.
Yeah. No, that's a fair point.
I think it's is it Borsman and DeWood are on the same team.
Yeah.
I think they're all right for championship because they're definitely two of the fastest drivers in the league, if not the two fastest.
Yeah.
Jackson and Charlie, I know how fast they are because I play with them a lot. So as a team, and they've worked as a team before in F2, so I think they'll be definitely one to watch.
Yeah, they're definitely going to be one to watch.
Yeah, then you've got Shadow Broadcast and Jeeves, I think, haven't we?
Yeah, the two brothers. Yeah, from Liverpool.
So that's what I mean. So we've got some definitely good driver pairings.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll just have to see. It's all about bringing that car home, isn't it? And
it is indeed, yeah.
Spain last season, something happened in front of me. I was able to capitalise and get a podium.
Yeah, you did.
So you don't know. There's no point giving up after first.
No, there isn't.
First lap or first little incident you have.
Yeah.
So crack on with it.
Exactly. So team orders, obviously, if one driver is quicker than the other, are you going to allow them to pass you, or are you going to be able to pass them? Or
I think so. From what I remember from last season, I don't think me and Dino had many sort of driver battles.
Yeah.
But I think if we did, it was. I know in Austria we did have a bit of one. Definitely. But I can't really. I know he was in the Renault last year, but I really can't remember that many. I might have to go back and watch a few streams. But I know he's up there, definitely. So I think if he's quicker, yeah, I'm not going to hold him up. Definitely not. There's no point.
Okay. Bonnies. Obviously, being a reserve driver, are you hoping to get at least a few races in this season?
I'd love to drive in as many as I can.
Oh, well, unfortunately, we can't give reserve drivers a significant spot, but obviously,
there'll be reserve races for him.
Well, yeah, I know, obviously, but there are other reserve drivers in front of him that will get called up first.
Yeah, definitely, but obviously,
you know what I mean. Obviously, if they can't make it, then obviously it will go to the next one in line. You know, so
I'm just excited to get the season going.
I am as well.
Italy will be interesting because we know what Italy is like. It's just slipstreams and
everything.
Did we race Italy last season?
We did we? Yeah, we did. We did. Yeah.
It might have been one of the ones I missed. I know I want to do better at my home Grand Prix because last year qualifying was all right, and then first lap, first corner,
bang.
No mistake of my own.
Yeah.
So I'll admit that. Take that. I think round there, even Germany as well. I did the typical, spin it out on turn one in qualifying and the race. So.
Obviously, I'm a bit cautious on time. There's 5 minutes left, and obviously, I've still got. Obviously, I'm a bit cautious on time.
Some people.
I think that's it.
I don't know. I came in when Jackson and Charlie were in, so.
Yeah, no, I think that's it. I think.
But we're seeing a very similar trend with Bossman at the top, definitely.
Yeah.
Can I just say, my front left tire is sitting on the right side of the pit entry?
Yes, I saw that bit of a smash.
So we've got a shadow broadcast going around the new neck.
Yes, yeah, he is, yeah.
Bit of a smash. But it's Charlie and Jackson, they are very close. I know Jackson's on the mediums.
Yeah.
I think he's the fastest on the soft.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Him and Charlie as teammates, I think there'll be a good team battle there with him and Charlie.
Definitely going to be a close battle for. I think it's going to be a close battle between the actual teammates themselves than it is for the actual teams and for the different drivers.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of teams where it'll definitely you want to get one over on your driver.
Oh yeah, definitely. Obviously,
you know they're race brothers.
Yeah.
That'll be bragging rights ultimately.
Oh yeah. Obviously, you've got Shadow being the older brother and Jeeves being the younger brother. Do you know what I mean? So. It's going to be a bit of to and fro in between them two, I reckon.
Tell you what, I'm looking forward to racing with Titan. From a commentator last year to racing with him.
Yes.
Definitely.
Right, guys. Thank you very much. Hopefully, I should see you bunnies in a few races in the future. And Buller, good luck for the season.
Thank you.
Take care, boys.
Thanks. See ya.
Unu. What's happening? I am not too bad, mate. I'm not too bad. Yeah, man. I've got a bit of news for you. I was gonna talk to you privately, but I thought I might as well get it out of the way now. DS Joe has confirmed to me that he will be racing. He wasn't sure whether he would be or not, which is why I mentioned to you, obviously, if you would be willing to jump in the seat. But he has confirmed to me that he is racing. He will be getting the game very late, but he said, yes, he will be joining. So, obviously, you are still going to be a reserve driver at this moment in time, but you are pretty high up in the list. So, obviously, you know, fingers crossed we should see you at some point in the league racing. Well, you will definitely be getting a seat at some point because there are going to be quite a few drivers that won't make it for the first race, I don't think. But no, it's been pushed back a week. It's going to start now on the 6th of August because something that's come up from my end, that I need to that needs addressing. So, you know, it's going to be about a week. That, you know. So, but anyway, get to the interview in hand. What's your name? How old are you? And where are you from? Leeds. Ah, fella Yorkshire. Do you know what? I've been living in Leeds for the last 5 years. Yeah. I'm in Holbeck. Yeah, man. Small world, bro. Small world. Where are you? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Literally over the road from me. Yeah, man. Yeah. So yeah. Same with me as well. I'm originally from London. Middlesex, Uxbridge, Hillingdon, Hayes. Yeah. Yeah, man. So obviously being a reserve driver, do you see yourself jumping in a seat at some point and getting some points on the board for a team? Yes. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know, I know. I do apologise about that, but you know, things came up and you know, I felt gutted for you guys, man, because you know, I wanted to keep it going, but obviously due to circumstances, obviously I couldn't. So it does, it does, it does. But hopefully, fingers crossed, no more problems. Sweet. Um, I don't think there is anything else that I need to ask. I don't know. My brain's just gone completely fucking blank. Excuse my French, but yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Um, I should have written all these down, to be fair. Um, obviously with the driver lineup, who do you see is gonna, you know, top the timing screens, and obviously who do you reckon is gonna be on par for the championship? He is, yes. Obviously, he will be for the first few races, but unfortunately, he will not be able to continue due to work. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely going to be an entertaining season. I can guarantee that. Um, well, thank you very much for joining me in the commentary anyway, and thank you very, very much for your understanding, obviously, with the DS Joe situation. I do appreciate it, and I will really be looking forward to you seeing you in a seat. Oh yes, me too, me too. You take care, mate, and I'll speak to you soon. Yeah. All right, take care. Bye bye. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for practice today. We will be back. Obviously, the first race of the season was due to start next Thursday, but unfortunately, it's been pushed back a week. Like I said, it's going to start on the 6th of August. We hope to see you then. And thank you very much for joining us. Take care of yourselves, look after yourselves and your families, and good luck for the future. Take care, guys, and we'll see you on the 6th of August at 6 p.m. Goodbye.